In this lesson, we'll sit down together with Classic Mode. Now, don't let the name fool you. Classic Mode is the familiar vertical scroll you know from nearly every website. But built in Instinctor, an ordinary page comes out anything but ordinary. The same 3D, the same motion, the same stunning detail, just laid out the way the web usually works. So what actually changes? In cinematic mode, remember, your content flies through 3D space against an animated background. Classic mode keeps its feet on the ground. Each section simply sits below the one before it, top to bottom, and you scroll through them the normal way. Same power, different shape. By default, every page is born in cinematic mode. Flip this one switch, and now you're working with sections instead of screens. And that distinction matters, so let me pause on it. Screens in cinematic mode are always exactly one screen tall. No more, no less. Sections are free to be taller or shorter. So in classic mode, you can build a slim banner or a full height section, whatever the moment calls for. All right, let's start building. And I promise you, you'll be surprised how simple this is. Keep half an eye on your right column. It always tells you where you are. When it says Page Settings, you're steering the whole page. Click anywhere on the canvas, and it switches to Section Settings. There. Now we're inside our first section. And our first section, well, every website's first section, is the hero. This is the ground your visitors land on first, so it had better be good. One of the loveliest things you can do here is a 3D image background. Let's hit the image button. Instinctor's 3D image gallery swings open on the left. Pick any image you like, and just like that, you've got a gorgeous 3D hero. This 3D depth slider controls, well, the depth. But a gentle word of caution. Push it too far, and it can start to break the geometry. So, ease into it. Want a different image? Two ways. Click the thumbnail to open the library, or simply delete the one you have, and the image button reappears. Select another, boom, done. Oh, this one's my favorite. Look at all that depth. Genuinely impressive. And right here is where you'd upload your own image. The depth is worked out for you automatically. If you ever want it flat, let's keep building. Over here on the left are three main layout systems, and each one holds enormous possibilities. You'll reach for these everywhere, to arrange a few buttons, some text, and a title in one section, or to lay out a row of feature cards, or a set of flip boxes. The possibilities are, quite literally, limitless. We'll give all three a dedicated lesson. But for today, I'll keep it simple, with a basic 2-row grid layout. Drop in a few blocks, tune them just a touch, and let's say we're happy with our hero. Now here's a design rule worth writing on your wall. The busier the background, the fewer things you put in front of it. On a visually heavy background, 1 or 2 large elements and no more. And really, that's the hero's whole job. Catch the eye and invite the visitor to scroll down. Except there's nowhere to scroll yet. We've only got the one section. So, let's add a new one. Drop in the grid layout again. A few text blocks. Now let's play with the text settings a little. That looks good. And here's a small mercy. You don't have to redo all those settings by hand. Just right-click and apply them to every text in the section. Let me put together a few more sections quickly, just so you get the feel of it. Add section, change the background color, drag in a block. My absolute favorites. It's a carousel-style system that can show services, features, images, videos, logos, reviews, you name it. It is an absolutely genius little attention grabber. Need to show off the brands you work with? A Netflix-style video gallery? Your Google reviews? It handles all of it. There are 3 modes: icon, image, and reviews, and they're pretty much self-explanatory. Go play with them. On to the next section. Let me show you another feature I lean on all the time. The Flipbox. Drop in a grid, then set a Flipbox inside it. Now this one's rather lovely, and you can use as many Flipboxes as your heart desires. And here's the feature I love most in the Flipboxes: the front image. That one touch is what makes the Flipbox one of the most useful tools in the whole kit. Alright, let's drag in a footer now. You've got a few modes to choose from: 4 columns, 3 columns, centered, and minimal. We won't linger here today, but do go and play with the footer. It's worth getting to know. And there we are. The page is ready to publish. But you know what? I think we can make it better still. Shall we? Now this is where the magic really begins. Every section is hiding a few aggressively beautiful tricks. So let me show you. First, the text wall. This one feature, all on its own, can lift an ordinary page into something memorable. Let's give it some text. Turn on mouse parallax and watch. And the last touch, the one I love most, spotlight mode. Well, that is simply stunning. Now, scroll down the settings panel a little. Right here, 3D reveal. This one, my friends, is what makes a page stick in someone's memory. There are 16 different effects. Let's pick one. Then select the next section and give it a 3D reveal too. Now scroll the page and just look how beautifully it all comes together. Click preview and you can see exactly how your page behaves on the live site. Want even more? Add an ambient effect to any section and see what it does for you. Wow. Now that is stunning. And there we have it. Our page is ready. I'll see you in the next lesson.